On this episode, we're going to talk about the approach that high performers and game changers use during tough times like this. Stay tuned with the Youth Business Show. Hey everyone, welcome to Youth Business Show. I'm your host, Judah Quatter. And this is episode number 6, and we are back with the show after the pandemic lockdown. And I'm so glad to be here once again, sharing you wisdom where you're going to be inspired and empowered to be your best version. So guys, I know we are really having a tough time right now with the pandemic. We had a lot of plans, many people had dreams, objectives to achieve, and all of these being threatened, and really we're in an uncertain time right now. And I've got to say that this is not just a time which is really tough for some people, it is tough for everyone. It's a global issue right now, and whether you're a game changer, whether you're a high performer or a normal person, everybody is really having a challenging time right now. And that's why I was thinking to go in this episode and really share an approach which separates the high performers with the 90% of the population who are really struggling during the tough times. Guys, people who have the champion mindset, the high performers, they too are really having a tough time when a pandemic like this hit the world. I mean, they can't really go with their natural game. They need to change. They can't really execute their plans to the fullest. It's going to be really tough. So what do you think that separates? I mean, don't you see that no matter what tough time, even if you look at the history, whether it's the 2008 crash, the high performers, no matter what the economic situation goes in the world, they still get the results that they plan to get. It might take some time. Let's say if you want to achieve a target within 12 months, the time period might extend, but somehow they get the job done. What do you think that separates these high performers with the average people? Because this tough time is affecting them too. So I'm having this tough time, you're having that, and they're having it too. So what do you think that really separates them? Here's the thing, guys. In life, we have two approaches to live, whether it's a tough time or a normal time. But during the tough time, when you apply this approach, it really helps you. There are many people who look at circumstances, who look at experiences, who look at these tough times, and they just lose their momentum, they lose their hope, and they just react into this. While you see some people, no matter how tough life gets, no matter how challenging it gets, they still make a way to thrive no matter what happened to them. Guys, there are two approaches which we can use in life. We have the reactive approach and the proactive approach. These are the two approaches that people use, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, during these tough times and when they live their life, when they go to their dreams. The proactive approach is the way to go. Whether it's a tough time or a normal time, you gotta use your proactive approach to go and live your dreams. So what am I really talking about being proactive? What am I saying to be proactive? What does it really mean? In life, we have things that we're in control of and we are not in control of. COVID-19, guys, unless you're in the health sector, if you're in the business field, which is not related to COVID-19, problem solving, we are not in control of how far it's going to go. The only thing we're in control of is applying these health guidelines and practicing them on a consistent basis. Other than that, we can't control how long it's going to be in the world and how long it's going to go. 2025 is coming. We don't know what kind of pandemic we're going to get in 2025, right? There are things we can control. There are things we can't control. Successful people, game changers, successful entrepreneurs, high performers, how they thrive in tough times, they do it by focusing their energies on the things that they're in control of. While the 90% of people are really spending time worrying and dwelling and thinking and really getting upset about the factors and concerns that we're not in control of. COVID-19, how long it's going to be there in the world, we're not in control of it. How are we going to adapt and work on our business plan, work on our goals? No, those things are absolutely in our control. Adaptability is one of the key ingredients for success. Guys, business is like a jungle. You walk in, once you walk in, you never know what you're gonna face, right? You go with one plan, but that plan it's not the perfect plan. You gotta make adjustments. This is why you need to be proactive. When you're reactive, what you do is you simply let the circumstance to take control over you. When you're proactive, you take control of your life, adapt yourself, and still persevere during the tough circumstances you face. Proactive approach is why there are people who create results no matter how tough it gets. So let me give you a simple example where you're going to understand the difference between taking control of the things you're in control of and really not focusing on things you can't control of. Guys, let's say there are two salesmen. Okay, there are two salesmen who are doing the same job and they have the same target, working for the same company. It's morning and it all of a sudden starts to rain. And one salesman saying, "Oh my God, it's raining today. You can't really go out. I don't think I can make any sales today." And that person decide to not go into the field because it's raining. The other salesperson sees the rain and say, "Oh my God, it's raining," which means most people gonna be either at their homes or they're gonna be in their offices where they'll not be going out. He sees that the rain helps him to go and really pitch the people because people are gonna be at one place rather than going to different places. Now see, the rain is something you can't control. It's a factor you can't control. The first person reacted into it. He saw the rain as a barrier that prevents him from going to his target. The other person was proactive. He saw that he can't control the rain, but because his mind was so proactive, he saw the opportunity due to the rain. Just think about it. Who do you think really progressed towards the goal at the end? The person who had the proactive approach. Rain is something you can't control. How you approach and go by your work ethic is totally in your control. Guys, it's like this. What happened to you does not define your life. The approach you give to it is the way you create results in your life. People either react and stay in the same place as where they are right now, and some people will be proactive with the circumstance and they really go and progress in their life. Who do you think going to make a difference in the world? Who do you think going to make a difference in their lives? The people who are proactive, my friends. And with the pandemic, let me just give you one last advice. We all have 24 hours, my friends. Let's say you sleep for 8 hours and you have 16 hours remaining, right? These 16 hours, how you use your time is how you create results in your life. You can use the majority of these 16 hours with the reactive approach, where you look at the news, you get worried about what's happening outside, you can complain, you can dwell, and you can say COVID-19 is really destroying my dreams, and you can spend that 16 hours in the reactive approach. Or else, you can use those 16 hours in the proactive way, where you're like, okay, COVID-19 is happening right now. It's really tough. Let me adjust my plan. Let me talk to my team and come up with a new plan. Let's adjust the goals and do those little adaptable stuff that really helps you to refocus, re-strategize, but still progress towards your goal. Which group you want to be, the reactive group or the proactive group? I'm sure, my friends, the reason you're watching this show is because you want to progress to your goals and your dreams. So I believe and I know for a fact that you want to definitely be in the proactive group. So my friends, The best advice I can give you right now, here's the tough times are happening. It is challenging, but stay proactive and go for your dreams, guys. I'll see you with another episode. Until then, take care, everyone, and go for your dreams and be the best version of yourself, no matter what happened outside the world. Take care.